Hello, this is the headlining news around the East African region. From Kenya, the controversial lawyer Miguna may be known as a Kenyan, but he is not a citizen. This is one of the reasons why he cancelled his return to Kenya on May 16th. Officials from the Immigration Department maintain that Miguna has to apply for a Kenyan citizenship before he can be issued with a passport to return to the country. Activists have seen this as an unfair act to a politician who has been deported by the government twice over the past 3 months. Moving on to Tanzania. 800 Tanzanian seafarers who happen to be employees of Danao's Shipping Merchants Marine Company have been fired over allegations of using narcotic drugs. It is reported that the news was revealed during a consultative meeting involving Danao's administration staffs and seafarers in the work of increasing Tanzanians from Zanzibar being implicated in the illegal businesses. This includes use of transporting drugs, alcohol, and illegal migrants. Moving on to Rwanda, the fight against non-communicable diseases continues in the country as citizens await for the opening of the Apex Biotech Limited, a pharmaceutical manufacturing firm co-owned by Rwandans and Bangladesh investors in the next 9 months. Stakeholders believe that an additional pharmaceutical firm into the Rwandan market will go a long way in timely detection, prevention, treatment, and consequently reduce resultant mortality rate. Candidates for the Shema Municipality MP seat want the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation Elioda Tumwesige banned from the district until NRM flag bearer elections are concluded. The 7 candidates, who include Geoffrey Mchunguzi, Jonas Tumwine and Joseph Mwebesa, were nominated on May 9, 2018 at Shema NRM offices. They accused Tumwesige of trying to illegally get nominated, saying he has pinned posters bearing an NRM logo within Shema Municipality. Shema is one of the towns that attained a municipality status in July 2016 and became operational this year. Moving on to Burundi, voting is today in a referendum that could keep the president in power until 2034. This also threatens to prolong the political crisis that has seen more than 1,000 people killed and hundreds of thousands fleeing to neighboring countries. Many in this East African nation do not see a positive outcome no matter the result of the vote, which President Pierre Nkurunziza's government forced through despite widespread opposition and concerns of the United States. Finally, from South Sudan, the government has formed a high-profile delegation to participate in the upcoming peace talks with the opposition in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, which starts today. The 43-member delegation, whose names were released to the public ahead of resumption of talks, is led by Special Envoy and the Senior Presidential Advisor on Diplomatic Affairs, Nihal Deng Nihal. That was the headlining news across the East African region.